Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing my IBM ThinkPad X40 that I after upgraded the SSD from this video from the Panorama Circle. So I got this idea from this tutorial on the internet, YouTube of course, a tutorial on the SSD for this extremely small platform which is called the Pulsar SSD. What I mean by Pulsar HDD is this antique looking, extremely rare hard drive. This is made by Travelstar, but I don't want to show you off about me opening up this laptop because I don't want to waste about 5 minutes of making this video opening this laptop just to show you the HDD, the SSD. So I'm going to show you the package that I've already installed, that the the SSD is inside the laptop. Okay, so in today's video what I'm going to do is of how fast the new SSD for this IBM X40. Okay, so first of all what I have here is the Street Legal Racing Redline. Okay, so from the previous video what I did was I was just playing a GTA 3. So the GTA 3 that I run on this Hideshi Travelstar hard drive, it is extremely slow that the game couldn't be able to load, but on this, on the other hand, is pretty much and improved a lot in the SSD. But the only problem with this laptop is that this thing is extremely slow to run modern YouTube, no matter what operating system that I'm running. Okay, so people said I need to try Puppy Linux, I need to try other Linux distros, but at the end of the day it couldn't work because this thing only have 1.0 gigahertz processor and a single gigabyte of RAM. This laptop is what we called a modern day calculator. But this is legit calculator because I'm running on a calculator. Okay, from this laptop however, I want this thing to run a Need for Speed 3, which is one of my most favorite games to play. But the only problem with the Need for Speed 3 is that the game minimum requirement nowadays, it requires a Windows 10 and above, but this thing is Windows XP, so I'm out of luck. Okay, so as it turns out this game runs perfectly well other than the a bit of gradient shadows of the vehicle, but it's fine. It's still playable on this game, but that's not focusing on this game because it is extremely playable. I will make a video soon of me just fully playing this game later on. Okay, so let's play a different game now. Okay, so after that what I have here is the Revolt game. This is a what the hell, missing OpenGL 2.0 support. No, could not utilize. Oh, never mind, but hey, it does run. Okay, so this game, which is called the RC game, it works really well, but I'm not going to much into of a control tab. I don't want to play this game. Okay, so the RVGL works perfectly because it is a quote-unquote classic game, so I don't want to play this game and waste people's time in this video. What I'm going to do is to do a web browsing on this HDD, on this SSD. So people are going to say, well, there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but there is no comparisons of how fast this SSD really is, especially on a 1.0 gigahertz platform. So I'm going to go to youtube.com and see of how fast can this thing runs. Okay, so it turns out that it is extremely slow. Look at that, you can't even load YouTube, but other than YouTube this thing works perfectly fine. Okay, so what I did with the web browser in this Windows XP that still supports till now, it is the MyPal web browser, and this is called the MyPal 6.8. Okay, so I've did a lot of research of what is the best web browser that still supports to this day in Windows XP, and yes, it is MyPal 6.8. Okay, so in this web browser, as you can see, it does work in loading YouTube, but you can watch YouTube videos inside this. But what you need to do if you want to watch the video without any lags, you need to download the video. Let's go to copy link on the video first, and you need to go to www.google.com. I don't even know what am I doing in this video because I did this video way too rushed. Okay, let's go to YouTube. As you see, it looks pretty fast. Okay, let's go to the I forgot, save from YouTube. Okay, so what I did in this laptop, whenever I want to watch a YouTube video, I need to go to this savefrom.net to run the YouTube video. And yes, the YouTube video does work, but you're only stuck in 144 pixels. It can run, but it's slightly stuttering. I don't really like that. I want the video to be working flawlessly. And yeah, but with this web browser, see, you can watch the ads perfectly fine. You can read the comments. You can read the comments too. And yeah, let's go to this YouTube video downloader. Let's Control V and paste it and download the video. Okay, so it does work, but pretty slowly, but it can get the job done, but you need to give it some time. Because what can you do with 1.0 gigahertz? Okay, so what I want to say about this laptop is that I do love the design. It looks really appealing to use, but the only problem is there is nothing you can do in here other than just playing Street Legal Racing Redline and the Revolt RC game. I've tried to download Need for Speed 3, but it will never ever going to work unless if I have the exact copy of the CD drive. I mean, this CD kind of you know what is a CD is. Okay, so it turns out I need to wait for a bit. So this is quote unquote of how fast the SSD in this laptop. It has been 20 times much more faster than this HDD by Hitachi Travel Star. Okay, so if I were to say that this thing is completely works now, it still works, it is not broken, it works perfectly fine. And I want to say that this thing alone worth 2 times this laptop of how rare this little piece of art. I mean, I don't like this thing. I mean, even though this thing looks cool, but it is extremely slow. Okay, so I'm using this SSD. As you see, the performance is really bad. Okay, let's just download the video and stop wasting people's time. It's a copy video location. I'm just going to save the video as, okay, video playback. Wait, what's the name of this video first? I need to 20, okay, 20-inch. How am I going to copy the name? Okay, there you go. Control C, Control V, okay, 2010, blah blah blah. To download the video, save video as. Come on, this laptop is really slow. No, why did I just click copy? I'm freaking idiot. Just copy. This one is save as. Sometimes I do get a little stupid on making the video. Okay, so there you go. Okay, like you need to download the YouTube video just like that, and you need to wait for the video going to download. That's it. Okay, so after you download the video, I've already installed the VLC media player so you can watch the video in HD, quote unquote. Okay, let's go to my documents and let's play a random video. Well, this is the YouTube playback on this 2004 1.0 GHz IBM X40. It is extremely slow, but it does work to this day. Like, if you want a robust build quality of a satisfying keyboard, oh, you need this laptop, by the way. but you don't really need it because this thing costs like, I don't know, $300 now if you want this to work. I mean, you can buy this. I got this laptop on eBay for like $10, and if I've upgraded it, like, I don't remember, about $60, buying parts just like this. I was pretty stupid at the time because I bought this instead of that, because the SSD is much more cheaper than this. Okay, I was pretty stupid at the time because I don't know much about laptops back in the day. Alright, what happened now? I don't think it's going to download. Yeah, it's extremely slow internet connection. Okay, so that's pretty much it of this video of me using the SSD of the IBM ThinkPad X40. There's nothing you can do in this laptop really other than just go to a www.typeracer.net. I do love the satisfying keyboard feel of this laptop. Okay, let's just watch the keyboard ASMR. Wow, this laptop is very slow. Come on, quick. It can't even load well. I mean, it can. Just 1.0 gigahertz. What can you do in 2024? You can't even load anything. Come on, come on. Oh, just watched a YouTube video about this Street League Racing Redline, one of my childhood game back in, I don't know what year. Okay, come on. I just want to go to Type Racer. This thing is struggling to run. Look at that. Come on, 1.0 gigahertz. You can do this. For 2008, this laptop has already been born 4 years ahead than this thing already. And this thing is born. This Type Racer website. Okay, so this is more of what can you do in IBM X40. Oh, you can't really do nothing in here really, other than just, yeah, it's really boring. The website doesn't load. Well, I can use the Puppy Linux or the Linux Mint or Linux blah blah blah, but it requires at least 1.0, like I don't know, like 2006 2007 laptops, but this thing is way below 2005. And the problem with this laptop is it is maxed out at 1.5 gigs of RAM. There's nothing you can do with this laptop rather than just type random stuff. It still doesn't work. So yeah, the YouTube playback works. The startup and the other things, it's pretty fast, well, from what I can see. Okay, there you go. There's no magic, merely the blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell am I doing here. Okay, so this is the experience of using this IBM X40. No, I'm not going to use the Linux distros. I've tried it before. It's horrible. It's horrible as hell. I hate it so much. This laptop freezes to death, and I don't want the CPU to run at 100% power, and I don't want this laptop to break because I saved it from being scrapped. I don't want this thing to scrap again. So yeah, this is all what's it for this video about me reviewing this IBM X40, and I will do a follow-up video later on the video. I mean later on the other videos. Okay, so I have other IBMs later on making videos. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, let's turn off the laptop.